Cast in there. Give it some shakes. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Eat it. Eat it, big girl. She got it. She got it. She got it. That was cool. That was cool. Got him. There we go. Haha. Finally felt that tick. After a few casts of that white spot, I got that tick and I set the hook. Well, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to TRF. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about how to catch bedfish without even seeing them. And you might be thinking to yourself, Tyler, that sounds like absolute witchcraft. What are you talking about? Well, we're gonna talk about a thing called a white spot. Where to find it, what to do with it, and of course, how to catch fish like this. Welcome to TRF. Let's talk about it. Well, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to TRF. My goal on this channel is to help you guys become better bass anglers. And so if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button. We are all about learning how to catch more bass here on TRF. And so if you are all about that mission as well, we want you to be with us here on this channel. Now, I usually start all of my videos after the first fish catch by sitting down and explaining what the video is going to be about. But instead, we're actually going to go on the front deck right away and show you guys in the moment exactly what I'm talking about. So let's hop up there. Now, hopefully you can't hear, but you can probably see by my shirt and by the water, it is pretty dang windy. Now, the bass here are on beds here in Central Texas. The water is finally in that mid 60s, and those bass are ready to start spawning. But one of the problems that you have when you're bed fishing, I'd say 90% of the time, is that you don't have the perfect conditions. You don't have the glass calm, the crystal clear water, the very perfect circular white bed. You have to fish around areas that fish are likely to spawn in order to catch those bass. So today, we have a situation where the water is relatively clear. I mean, pretty gin clear as a matter of fact, but the problem is we have a very strong wind pushing through the majority of this entire lake besides a few pockets here and there. And so how do you catch those fish that are up spawning, but you can't actually visually sight fish with your eyes? Well, the way to do that is by fishing what I call the white spots. Now, we have a drone up in the air right now. Hopefully you guys can see. Perfect, you guys can see it right now. About this direction right here in front of me, you'll see some white spots out there. And that is most likely bass beds, tilapia beds, or just swept away areas of bottom. Now, the first thing I want to say is that when you're cruising down the bank in the springtime, not everything you see is going to be a bed. Not every white spot is going to be a bed. And also, not every bed is going to be on a white spot. Sometimes there's irregularities where a fish will sweep away the bottom and it's actually like darker shells or clay down there. So not every single bed is white. But I'm gonna look around this area right now, and because I can't actually visually see them, I'm just gonna flip around to basically any good looking white spots that I see with my Texas rig Senko. And oftentimes when you have a situation like this, the fish are not as pressured because people in your lake or pond are not actually visually sight fishing for it. So they see less lures than your average bed fish. And so I'm literally just flipping to white spots that I can't see what's down there, but I'm flipping around expecting that a few of these are going to be bass beds. And I see one right up there that looks extra juicy. I think I see a shadow on it. But again, with this ripple, I'm not sure what the heck I'm looking at. Now, as you can see from this drone shot, there's quite a few white spots. You look at the bank and it's white sand or yellow sand, and then you work your way out here and it's grass, and in between you have all sorts of clumps. Like I said, not everything in this area is going to be a bed. Only a few of these are here in the springtime. But pitching at every single one, giving every single one a few pitches is a great way to catch not only numbers of bass, but also some dang big bass. Now, I'm making multiple casts at this one because I'm pretty sure I saw a fish. When the wind died a second, I'm pretty sure I saw a fish down there. And so I'm just gonna work this one for 5 minutes or so. Really just feeling for a tick. I can't actually see what's down there. I'm just feeling to get that bite. Just like you're fishing any other technique with a Texas rig, soft plastic, you're feeling the bite. I can't actually see these fish right now. All right, there is 1,000% of fish there. The wind has died a little bit. Again, I couldn't see this bed right away. I just assumed it was a bed because it was a very cleaned away white spot. But now I know for sure there's a fish there. And there's the wind again. Again, I can't see him, so back to the feel. Oh, got him. Holy cow. There's one. Haha. I knew he was there. And again, I did sight fish him there at the end, but when I first was flipping that area, I did not know there was a fish there. Had to wait for that wind to die down for her to finally eat. And she did, and she's strong and big. She's big and strong, yes. What a good fish. And that right there is why you flip to all the white spots. Now we're only like 2 white spots in. There's quite a few more white spots to go. See a big girl? Again, in the spawn, I try to get fish back in the water as soon as possible, unless they're giant, and then I gotta get a picture. But with fish like that, I just click them on my fish counter here. I'm at fish number 103 for the year. And gonna move along. Back to the Texas rigged Senko, as is my usual, and gonna keep pitching white spots. A lot of the time you'll get lucky with these white spots, like I said, and these fish have not been pressured all that much. Haven't seen as many lures, and so you'll get them first cast. Fish like that, if it was calm, he was definitely getting pressured, so I can see why it took a little longer for him to bite. But that right there is exactly what I'm talking about. A ton of these are just cleared away areas, but a few of them are beds. And I mean, if you were to back off this area here and throw this direction with a game hog, that's exactly what I would do if it was really dirty water and I knew that it was hard bottom here, hard sand or gravel. I would totally just drag this bank. Probably catch more fish that way, but because it's such clear water, I'm just gonna fish my percentages, which is to troll around and flip at all the white spots. Same thing can be done in ponds as well. Just because I'm doing this from a bass boat on a big lake does not mean you can't do this from a pond. There might be less expansive of areas for you to do this on. Just fishing during the spawn instead of actually bed fishing. Oh my gosh. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. I just watched about a 5-pounder come off this bed. I'm pretty sure this bed right here. Yeah. He chased my Senko. And just like that, I pitched to a white spot. I had a fish chase me out from it, and now I know there's a bed there. I would have scared that fish off and trolled right over him if I had just been looking for beds. But instead I made long pitches to this area, and the fish showed herself. Got him. Oh my gosh. That fish was way bigger than I thought, and I just stinking lost her. Please come back, please come back. Holy cow. I felt a tick. I set the hook and that fish came shooting out, and oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get her again, we'll see. I didn't have her hooked for that long. That was like a 5-pounder. Oh, here she goes, here she goes. Got her, yes. There we go. Oh, that is fun. That is stinking fun. You are awesome, my girl. My girlfriend, hello, bring it in here. Thank you for biting a second time, giving me redemption on you. Maybe you're not 5, but you're biggest of the day for sure. Oh gosh, come on. Yeah, look at this bad boy right there. That's a big old boy. Got the Texas rig Ocho down the mouth. Oh, popped right out. That right there, it's a gorgeous fish. Probably 4 pounds. I'll get a weight on her. Oh, I was right. 4.02. 4-pounder. Biggest fish of the day for me. And again, I would not have caught this fish if I had been actually sight fishing this fish. All I did was slip around to white spots, saw this fish chase me out, and I realized, uh-oh, that white spot was a bed. Kept fishing here for a few minutes, got that fish. Heck yeah. Gonna let this girl go, as always. See ya, baby. Go keep doing your thing. Make more of your baby bass. As y'all probably seen, I'm not making full-length casts to these things. I'm just keeping my boat far enough from them, I don't know, half a cast, kind of a little roll cast. Far enough away that I'm not, scaring the fish off the beds, but close enough that I can be accurate. You see, there's a white spot right there. That looks really dang juicy. Oh, and I think, is there a fish on that one? I don't know. Cast in there. Give it some shakes. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Eat it. Eat it, big girl. She got it. She got it. She got it. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, that's a huge one. That's a big one. That's a big one right there. Hello. Hello, big girl. Hello. 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 I sure hope I got that on camera. That was awesome. She might go 5. She might go 5 pounds. Come on. Oh, top of the mouth. Top of the mouth. Come on. Hand liner in. She's tired. Oh, she's not tired. Never mind. Yes. That's absolutely incredible. Now that one I did sight fish because I could see that fish, but that is incredible. Man, what an absolute day we're having. Another beautiful 4-pounder. That one's not quite as long, but that one would go 4 as well. Big old bass. We're gonna let you go back in the water, ma'am. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, yes, that was cool. Oh, let's check the drone footage. Let's check that. Check the footage, and we got it. Oh, that was sick. Well, it seems like the rest of this bank here got a lot deeper, so any sort of beds are going to be... Gosh, there's a fish. There's a white spot that I flipped to and caught one. I said I wanted to do it. Didn't want to do it on a fish this size, but oh well. Didn't catch him anyways. Like I was just saying, the beds are going to be a lot closer to the reeds now because the bank got deeper. It was kind of a shallow flat out this way where I caught the last few, but it's deeper as it swings up against this bank. So making pitches to the white spots in this area is not a bad idea either, as you just saw. Now at this point I should probably talk about what gear I'm using in this video. As I mentioned, it is a Texas Rig Cinco. It's a Strike King Ocho. Almost always throw the 6-inch, regardless of the time of the year, but especially in the spring, unless it's on a wacky rig. If it's a Texas rig or flipping rig like this, I've got it on the 6-inch instead of the 5. I just have more confidence in getting bigger bites out of the 6-inch. I've got it on a 3-aught or 4-aught flipping hook, just like that, weightless, because the bait itself is definitely heavy enough to fall on its own, and it gets that natural slow fall presentation. I've got 20-pound Seaguar Invisex fluorocarbon. I got the Lewis Tournament Pro and the TP1 7.4 Heavy. Any 7.4 Heavy will work. I just picked up the 7.4 Heavy that I had on the boat deck. I will link below my favorite cost efficient 7.4 Heavy in the description below, the TP1 Black. So I'm gonna stop drifting into this stuff here. All right, got one. That's a nice fish right there. And I'm pretty sure that's the male of this pair that I just found. Yes, it is, because the female is chasing him. Let's get the male in the boat. Oh gosh, dang it. Ah, why did I switch my hands like that? Oh, it was so dumb. Man. Oh, well, let's see if the female will eat before the male gets back. Crap. That is not what I wanted. Dang it, now they're back together. This close to making the perfect move. Catch the male, put him in the live well, then go after the female. I doubt the male's gonna eat again. I mean, I had him hooked. I fought him for a minute. Got her, got the female. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Watched her eat the whole time. Now this is the biggest fish of the day. Am I recording? I am. This is the biggest fish of the day. This is the biggest fish of the day. Ho, 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 ho. You can run. You can run. I'll let you run. I'll let you run. I'll come get you. She would not eat, but I got the wacky rig by her face 5 or 6 times. And eventually, one little jerk that I did there, and she came and nabbed it. I will come back up here to the front. Uh-oh. She had me in some grass. Now we're back. I've got a net. And I'd be dumb to not use it in this situation. Come on. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. You're not going back there. You're not going into the reeds. We're gonna bring you over here. Yes, yes, top of the mouth. Top of the mouth, and I'm bringing you in the net. Whew. Look at this fish, folks. Holy smokes. Let's stinking go, baby. Oh, that's how you do it. As I told you guys, the beds would be a lot closer to the reeds, and this one was right up against the side of a patch of reeds. And that is a beautiful Texas specimen. Holy smokes. Oh, I love the spring in Texas. Oh, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it, I'm telling you. First thing we're gonna do is get this fish on the scale. I'm guessing she'll go just under 6. She was just a really hard fighting fish. Okay, a little bit off, 5.29. But hey, I've got 22 pounds today for my biggest 5. That's awesome. Oh, this is so much fun. We're gonna get a selfie for the gram and let this baby go back to her nest. With this fish right here, we're gonna do click fish 107 for the year. And for all the haters, this is public water. Thank you, friend. Let you rejuvenate yourself before we give you off. See ya. Well, you know what, boys and girls? That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. I might keep fishing a little bit longer, and if I catch some more, I'll put the catches in before that last one. But one heck of a day. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel, you're missing out. Here in Texas in the springtime, I've got banger after banger coming for you guys with big ol' bass just like that one. So if you're all about learning how to catch more fish, we would love to have you on board here at Team TRF. You are welcome on this channel. I love having you guys along the ride with me. Don't forget, everything is linked in the video description as always. My tackle, the clothes that I was wearing, the body of water conditions, and anything else that can help you guys catch more fish, because that's what we're all about on this channel. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for all your support, and we'll see you next time on TRF.